No one had reached the top at just 23 years old or dominated like he did. On March 19, 2011, at UFC 128, Jones defeated Mauricio Shogun Rua and rewrote the order of the light heavyweight division. From then on, he chained together victories against the greatest figures of his era. Born in Rochester, New York, his two brothers made it to the NFL. Jones grew up in their shadow, started in wrestling, and, despite being slender, made his UFC debut at 21 years old. His talent was undeniable. Elbows, knees, kicks, and unpredictable movements. 2.5 years later, he became the youngest champion in UFC history. Then came Quinton, Rampage Jackson, Lyoto Machida, Rashad Evans, and other major names. Jones seemed to have an answer for everyone. But in 2013, he met the opponent who came closest to defeating him, Alexander Gustafsson. At UFC 165, Jones was taken down, bled, and had to fight to the absolute limit for 5 rounds. Even so, he walked away with his hand raised. In 2015, he faced Daniel Cormier, an undefeated Olympic wrestler. Jones took him down multiple times and won by decision. In 2017, he defeated him again by KO, but the result was later overturned to a no contest following a positive drug test. And that's where his darker side began. In 2015, he was arrested after a hit-and-run car accident and was stripped of his belt. Later came other out-of-competition issues and new suspensions. During his prime athletic years, Jones was sidelined, not by an injury or an opponent, but by his own mistakes. In 2018, he returned and reclaimed the light heavyweight title once again. He then went on to defeat Gustafsson in the rematch, Anthony Smith, and other contenders. On March 4, 2023, at UFC 285, he returned after a 3-year absence to move up to heavyweight. Against Cyril Gane, he needed just 124 seconds to submit him with a guillotine, choke, and become a 2-division champion. Jones fell to his knees with his hands over his face, just as he had 12 years earlier. The difference was that now, he was already a legend. He was never defeated by his opponents. Many times, he was defeated by himself. Inside the cage, he was brilliant. Outside of it, his own mistakes struck him time and time again. Jon Jones is not just a champion. He is one of the greatest and most contradictory stories in MMA history. A masterpiece that its own author nearly destroyed. Jon Jones' ending is anything but epic.
Aquí Vallecano con vosotros. Impresionante Jon Jones. Para bien y para mal. La verdad. Un tío que es leyenda y un tío que lo ha hecho muy mal.
Un año para subir
a la gente y para sus fans.
Ha
destruido su carrera tontamente. Y encima no ha conseguido pelear en la Casa Blanca porque pedía 10 millones y al final la UFC no ha contado con él para nada.
Estuvo en lucha
Os dejo, chicos, hasta pronto.
por intentar
Suscribiros,
en
por favor,
la Casa Blanca,
y un abrazo a
pero
todos.
pedía 10 millones de euros y la UFC no estaba dispuesta a darle ese dinero. Hasta pronto.